Everybody, we show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Carbon, and today we're going to talk about the supply drops and why it is so controversial on whether or not they should have made their return to the Blackout series. The overall consensus is that they are awful. So the infamous supply drops, they were introduced basically for the reserve crate system in the Operation Grand Heist for Black Ops 4 this week, adding another way for players to unlock new types of content in the game. And the crates are only available via a purchase with the Call of Duty points and include 3 case items. So just like Black Ops 3, it costs 200 points to open a crate, and it comes with 3 items, and if you happen to get a duplicate item this time around, it'll actually re-roll that specific item. But the biggest issue is that the game costs $60 when, as a boxed game with a $50 season pass, alongside a tier-based operation system with the ability to purchase individual tiers for 150 points. And then with an item shop as for more things to buy, and now supply drops. It's like a money grab. Black Ops 4 literally has every type of microtransaction method out there. And many games that are free to play benefit off these microtransactions. But Treyarch is benefiting off of everything. And worse, the supply drop system usually comes with free-to-play games, but it's even worse than free-to-play games. Like, that's the thing, is you already have a game we paid for, and it's even worse than the free-to-play money grabs. Like, let's just compare Black Ops 4 new reserve credits to Apex Legends Apex packs. So, Black Ops 4 reserve crates grants you 3 items. So, out of a variety of cosmetic content, which most people don't even care about, the emblems, the calling cards, all that. We only want the skins and the guns. That's it. That's all we want. That's literally all we want. And they are locked behind crates. All 3 items are not duplicate protected, so you can get duplicates throughout the whole process. Every 3rd duplicate, however, you are able to re-roll, so I do correct myself on that one. But the first 2 duplicates get you, pretty much get you stuck, and there's nothing you can do about it. But Apex Legends, the free-to-play game, by the way, has Apex packs. So what's the difference? The packs are duplicate protected, so you can never, I repeat, never get a duplicate item in Apex Legends. The packs also have bad luck protection built in, meaning every 30 packs you are guaranteed to get 1 legendary item, something Call of Duty does not have. And the reserves are the same price as their 4x4, $2 per crate, so $2 for 3 items. And even worse, Activision removed the ability to earn these crates in the regular tier system. Once you hit level 100 in Operation Grand Heist tier, that's it. There's no more cases to earn from the tiers. Instead, you now have to earn them separately, and based upon current testing, it is now said that you have to play 2.5 hours for in-game time, in-game play, in order to get just the 1 case, which gives you 1 item. That's ridiculous, and it used to be 1 hour. Imagine playing multiplayer with all of the pregame lobbies, the loading screens, the kill cams, the times you're not alive just waiting for your next life, especially games that have timed out spawns or no spawns like Search. That's gonna take you all day to get 1 crate. Nobody has that. There's not enough people out there playing the game that much to get crates. I played for 10 hours yesterday. I think I got 5 or 6 crates. Like, it was nuts. That's it. So Blackout is actually the best way you can absolutely get these 1 item cases. And that's just simply because once you get into a game, that is in-game playing time until you die. So if you were to stay alive from beginning to end, it's 25 minutes. 20 minutes if you don't get first place. And that is your best way. In order to get 20 minutes, you have to play like an hour's worth of multiplayer. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's terrible. But why remove the cases from the tier system after hitting 100? And put it in the separate system with earn rates so much worse. And the only reason is Activision wants people to buy crates rather than continuing to earn it. And I like the fact that you have the ability to earn it, but it shouldn't have to be such a long stretch. We shouldn't have to go on a marathon. Like, there's already a certain level of uncertainty whether or not, at a certain point this year, Activision will start to add new weapons into the cases. So, back in Blackout 3, December 2015, supply drops became viable. They became purchasable as microtransactions in-game. And Activision together claimed all items would be cosmetic items only. And then 2 months later, just 60 days, new weapons were added to the supply drops. And that's when I spent, I don't know how much money trying to get the crossbow. And I eventually got it. And I ended up spending more money on other things. It's just nuts. And they had all weapons going forward. They were locked behind the RNG system, the random-based system. So it's true that Black Ops 4 has a variety of ways to earn some content that Call of Duty games before did not have. But the way things are moving right now, more and more items seem to be going behind the reserve crates, and will force users who want, to purchase those to get those items. And I'm not one of those people that want to keep buying things within game anymore. I'm really not. I haven't bought anything within this game besides the one donation I got in stream saying to use these for points, and I did. Like, that's what happened. I can't even, I'm like dumbfounded. I still love the game, don't get me wrong. I just think there's something there's not telling us, or there's something coming they're not telling us. The sheer fact that they told us about the new game modes in cars and made almost the entire community believe that they would be available on Tuesday, and then the game drops and everybody gets into the game and starts looking for these vehicles and nobody knows where they are, and then my comment section is blowing up, Reddit is blowing up, everything is blowing up asking where's the cars. Like, that just kind of proves that you don't have the good communication that you need to. But loot boxes are a hot topic in the video game industry. As FTC in the US has opened an investigation into the loot boxes, and countries in Europe like Belgium, has deemed loot boxes gambling and have asked developers to disable them in games like Overwatch, FIFA, and more. EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2, a pretty good game, kicked off their disastrous response to loot boxes and sparked government investigations after it was revealed that the system was fully on random RNG and gambling. EA was forced to remove and rework the entire loot box system in that game. But the biggest point I'm trying to make here goes back to what we mentioned earlier. How many ways can Activision monetize their games? These games already cost $60, and how much more can they keep asking for fans to cough up in order to get cosmetic content? It's an entire conversation, and I'm curious what everybody else has to say about it, and what is going to be in the future as far as Treyarch's side of Call of Duty. This game has a season pass, which by my standards and everyone else's standards thus far is one of the worst in Call of Duty's history. What have you guys gotten? A few maps? And most people don't even play multiplayer anymore. And if you want to play Blackout, the only thing the Blackout pass gets you is one skin that's pretty useless anyway. Like, nobody even wants to use it. And then the season pass model continues to be outdated and split the community up with multiplayer maps, because you can't play with your friends unless you also have the same map, season pass thing that they do. It's annoying. This is something many in the industry have already moved on from, but Activision has stuck onto it. They've clung to it. They're like, no, this is our system and we're not going back. But they need to. How far will Activision take reserve crates in Black Ops 4? There's no answer. How far are they going to reach? How wide is their hand going to be open when they really go for that money grab? In the earnings call last week, Activision made it clear Black Ops 4's microtransactions were not selling high enough. The crates are at the first step to an additional revenue for the game. Like, what? Just like Activision's failure to not take Blackout free to play. That should have been free to play on Tuesday. That should have came out free to play. The testing was successful. Supply drops is another thing that will drive some hardcore players, possibly even myself, to play other games. I'm a gamer. I can play other games. I can go to another game. That's fine with me. But I love Blackout and I love the Battle Royale. It's the closest thing that we have on console, as far as even PlayStation, that's somewhat like H1Z1 or PUBG, somewhat realism-based Battle Royale. But that's my opinion, guys. I hope you guys will let me know what you think. Should this be something that keeps? Shouldn't they just make everything free? Just make everything free. Screw it, guys. It's been fun. It's a good Thursday. I hope you guys are gonna catch my streams today. I'm gonna try out that League play, guys. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment, let me know what I did wrong, let me know your comments on the whole thing. Guys, it's been fun. It's your boy Carbon. Peace.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.